enough of playing the ostrich regarding the special purpose vehicle, SPV saga. And we have said that we strongly demand the immediate arrests and or invitation. If you are not arresting, you are inviting, interrogation, and possible prosecution of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Gentlemen of the press, these are the facts of this matter. For about a week now, Nigerians have been in deep shock over the grave revelations by a whistleblower, Mr. Michael Achimugu, who has provided the nation with iron-cast evidence of letters of appointment by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, emails, documents, audio clips, sworn affidavits, and his direct oral evidence as to how Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who happens to be the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, during his tenure as Vice President of Nigeria between 1999 and 2007, colluded with his then boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo, to fleece the country and steal public funds using what he termed the Special Purpose Vehicle, SPVs. Those SPVs were companies Atiku admittedly registered upon assumption of office as Vice President with the approval of President Olusegun Obasanjo, using trusted allies as shareholders and directors. The purpose was to divert government contracts to these companies as consultants, and then paid monies into these companies and used those monies to fund the PDP and their private businesses and family activities. We can all vividly recall that during that tenure, both President Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku Abubakar built the Bell University and American University, respectively. Now, we know where those funds came from. They came from the SPVs. We hereby make available certified copies of the sworn affidavits, sworn to and released to the public by the whistleblower. We have made it available to you. And so you have a certified copy of those affidavits with you, giving graphic details of all that transpired, including attached documents. Gentlemen, let us also play to you the voice recording that he did of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar following those emails. Atiku then called him, and the phone number is there by which he called him, the time of the call, everything is provided for there. Let us play to you the voice recording of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Note that he provided the time of the call, the phone number and he used, and the emails immediately preceding the call. Gentlemen, it's just a 2 minutes audio. Listen to it.
Conversation between me and him.
SPV years, that's what you tell them. You mean the special purpose years. That whilst President Obasanjo and Atiku deprived the good people of Lagos State their local government monthly allocations, even after the Supreme Court ordered the release of those funds, they were busy stealing the nation's resources by stealth in Abuja. That the real dark reason for the seemingly irreconcilable quarrel between Obasanjo and Atiku is disagreement over monies they both stole in the SPV accounts at that time. We also call for the protection of the whistleblower. When President Muhammadu Buhari came to office, one significant policy he adopted was that of whistleblowing. You are all witnesses to the fact that that policy has recorded tremendous success with the recovery of millions of dollars from various hidden sources. One was the famous Ikoyi apartment heist. These recoveries have been used by the Buhari administration to fund our budgets and build infrastructure we see springing up everywhere in the country today. We also recall that recently the Federal Executive Council approved a bill to be forwarded to the National Assembly for legal backing to the policy and legal protection for the whistleblower. I made tremendous contribution that day when that bill came to the Federal Executive Council for it to be forwarded to the National Assembly. We have approved it, a bill to protect whistleblowers. In the light of the above, we call on all well-meaning Nigerians and the law enforcement agencies to protect the whistleblower, Mr. Michael Achimugu, who has blown this whistle on Atiku Abubakar. No harm must befall him or members of his family. We suspect that some goons of Atiku Abubakar are planning to eliminate him and members of his family. In fact, my big brother, FFK, actually hinted me about something like that yesterday. We shall hold Atiku Abubakar responsible if anything befalls this patriotic Nigerian or members of his family. We also encourage him to reveal to Nigerians, or members, to reveal to Nigerians those earth-shaking revelations he is withholding for the sake of this nation and the future of our children. We know that he said he's not going to reveal so many things. This is just what is important for the campaign. But please, we're begging him, reveal all. Nigerians deserve to know who wants to occupy that office of president. Now, we made the point of conspiratorial silence. We said, so far, we are disillusioned, but we're not surprised at the conspiratorial silence of a section of the media over this grave issue of national importance. Even after seeing court processes in form of a sworn affidavit, we observe an embarrassing silence yet from a section of the media. We have consistently made our case against the unethical and partisan antics of some media houses, and this development vindicates us. When it was the case of the spurious and dead case of drug dealing leveled against our candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this media platform threw caution to the winds and zealously feasted on it. Of course, we gallantly came out. We didn't hide. We came out and vigorously disproved all the tissues of lies against our candidate. All of us here, we were on air. We did not hide. Now you can see all of them hiding. Since this allegation, they were hiding under the table. All of them. Hiding, all of them. They can't face the cameras. Because, why? Because they're even scared of what the young man is holding. Because the young man warned them that if you talk, earth-shaking revelation will begin to drop. So they ran away. Even the garrulous ones ran away. They should come out like us now. Come out and defend their principle. They don't know who they are campaigning for. They don't. They don't know. This person was actually closer to him than all of them. And that's why he told them. You saw pictures of him in Atiku's bedroom in Dubai. You saw pictures of him everywhere with Atiku. They don't even know that they are not closer to him than him. So, but now, the press has gone strangely quiet. Well, whether they keep quiet or not, it's our firm belief that the judiciary is the last hope of the hopeless. In this case, the judiciary will not be quiet, as we shall clearly take steps in the next few days to initiate a judicial process seeking the outright disqualification. Go and look at the code of conduct for public officers. It is there. It happened to Nixon too. If you forgotten, Nixon in the United States, unethical practice as president, this as candidate. Our code of conduct says once you breach the code of conduct, use companies and people to take, you are banned from public office. So I don't know whether the PCC will approve court actions, but me, knowing me and my trajectory for the last 30 years in this country, I have fought principalities using the instrumentality of the law. I've gone to prison for it. They have charged me to court. I have written a letter this morning, apart from this, to the law enforcement agencies. The PCC, if they don't approve me, if Asiwaju say I should stop campaigning for him because of this, I'll stop. This is national interest.